tell you one thing, Charles. I don't really know what it is, but I can tell you right now it's not a Bigfoot.
How exactly do you know?
What do you mean, how do I know? Because Bigfoot don't exist, dumbass.
I don't know offhand if you snap a photograph.
There's nothing telling me right now that that's not just a man in a monkey suit walking around the woods, and you're gonna look like a damn.
I believe Bigfoot might be out there, and I also believe every single one of these is going to be fake.
It just doesn't look like an animal. He has a little bit of that. This is on the history.
I heard an account of a man who said he killed Bigfoot.
And I hung the pork ribs on the tree. I scattered the deer urine. I shot at them.
Yeah, this first interaction with a new species of animal. I got one!
The images appear to show a frozen body.
There is one piece of evidence of all the different cultures having these stories. A big hairy freaking man thing in the woods. So obvious.
The video is your typical distant view of Bigfoot.
It's like how much it sticks out. It's not how animals' fur works.
The color palette matches these trees.
I think it's the bear at the perfect angle.
Sasquatch in Michigan.
Color palette, if it's not reacting to cameraman, it's probably a guy in a suit.
Even a stereotypically friendly Canadian.
There are a lot of things other than Bigfoot. It is Bigfoot.
9/11. A group dedicated.
What? What? just go with it.
Bigfoot.
Just send it.
In 2017, Bigfoot 9/11, a group dedicated to investigating reports of Sasquatch, responded to reports of a large bipedal animal covered in hair lurking around McDowell County in North Carolina. One video that piqued their interest was captured in 2015 and features Bigfoot running through a field while spooking a dog and its owner. Once again, it's your typical footage, unclear and choppy, with frequent cuts away from the humanoid being.
Oh yeah, and
Number
away.
5, the
Not even. I don't care. No.
But look at this.
and featured
Look at this rabbit that's reacting to the cameraman like animals do. And look, his color palette.
Is that a dog?
That's a rabbit.
spooking a dog.
No, that's a rabbit. That looks like
He
a
said it's a dog.
15, and features
This guy's an idiot.
That's true.
That's a rabbit.
Yeah, it does look kind of like a rabbit.
And you know what?
Bigfoot.
Look at the color palette.
It matches
Matches the
environment.
dirt. Matches the environment. And it's reacting to the cameraman and running away from him.
Dog and its
Oh,
owner.
and look, his color palette doesn't match his environment.
Once
And
again,
he's not reacting to the cameraman.
Even that, like, I'm okay with this video for the most part. Like, the palette's off, but it's not as far off. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't stick out. Here, you back it up to just seeing the Bigfoot. You get a good shot of the Bigfoot. Like, it's not sticking out. It sticks out, but not like a crazy stick out like the last
Yeah.
videos were. The
That
thing
is
that
true.
gets me is if you're a dude filming Bigfoot and you see Bigfoot take off that way, is your, like, wire in your brain switch to where you think that right is this way when you're trying to track the Bigfoot? Like,
it's your typical footage,
Bigfoot runs off.
unclear and choppy, with
he
frequent cuts
tracks for a
away
little
from
bit,
the
and then
humanoid being.
yeah. Oh, and then well, I gotta check out that dirt.
Where'd
over there.
that rabbit go?
So I don't even care.
Agit-
That could have been the most realistic looking video in the world, and that cameraman going, "Wow, look at that rabbit!" I don't believe it for a
Dog
second.
and its owner. Once again, it's your typical footage, unclear and choppy, with frequent cuts away from the humanoid being. Number 5, the agitated Sasquatch of Provo. Filmed in 2012 in
Okay, the color palette on this one's better than a lot of the others. It stands out a little bit, but it stands out because it's a giant dark.
Blob. So I'm not offended yet. Let's play.
Yeah, I'm not offended yet.
Let's see how.
Canyon.
Fake it immediately
This
gets-
Sasquatch is none too pleased with being the subject of a video. We're not sure how he knew he was being filmed.
Play the
cameraman
footage,
was being
dog.
completely quiet and didn't make any sound.
Don't play.
The bipedal furball appears to throw something toward the camera, immediately scaring our brave hero.
That's a dude in a suit.
Number 4.
Oh my goodness gracious, that's a dude
Toward
in
the
a suit.
camera,
Are you
immediately
kidding
scaring our brave
Look at him lose his freaking balance, dude. Look. You will not convince me for a second that is a Bigfoot.
Well, the rock he throws.
It even looks like the fur is
Misses
hanging
by a
off
mile.
his freaking
What's wrong
suit.
with that?
Because that's what a dude in a suit would look like.
That's
No.
awesome.
wild
dude
animal.
suit looks like, because that's what a Sasquatch looks
and
like.
didn't make any
They don't
sound,
make Sasquatch suits that don't look like Sasquatch.
immediately scaring our brave hero.
Yeah, I think it's a guy in a
Number-
suit, but it's a guy in a suit. I feel like making a good fake.
Throw something toward the camera, immediately scaring our brave hero.
The color.
And he
looks
also
better.
he throws like a monkey. He throws like so. I have a weird, this very strange experience that probably a bunch of people don't have. I went to a zoo and I was standing beside this girl, and there was this chimpanzee, and he like for some reason, whether he thought she was a chimp and was like trying to mate with her, or he was just like thought she was cute. I don't know, but this chimp wanted to like interact with this girl who was standing beside me, which it was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Like he kept looking at her, like doing all this stuff, and he started doing like flips and stuff. I'm not making this, sounds like I made a story. This is 100% true. He started doing like backflips, like this chimpanzee did, and then he saw me standing beside her and decided that I was a threat. And so he started getting up and he started doing this. He grabbed his arms like that, and he started beating his chest and doing this. And so I started doing it back to him. I started doing everything. I just copied everything he
That's really
did.
good.
And he got really pissed, go figure. And he grabbed a pear that was in his cage that they had fed him, and he tore it in half. And he just threw it. But when he threw it, it was a wide, he threw it like that. Like kind of like wide out like that. It wasn't overhand like a human would throw. It wasn't underhand like a softball player. It was like wide out, like kind of underhand, like, which is exactly what you see here. That is exactly how he throws the rock. He throws it like a monkey. Now it could be a guy saw a video of a monkey throwing a pear and emulated it.
Or-
and it's also worth mentioning in the story, the pear missed by a mile.
Throw something toward the camera, immediately
He
scaring.
threw exactly like that, out to the side, and the rock that he throws, you can. It's kind of hard to see in the
A
video.
pedal scaring our
You don't see it?
Like you can see the figure of a person.
Yeah, because a Bigfoot looks like a person.
No, it's supposed to be a big person.
Now, I think, this is what I think. I think that is a man in a suit that went through great lengths to do things like a monkey would do things. Because you are right.
Except stand up, freaking. Whoa. Ooh.
What's wrong with that?
He looks like he's freaking out of bounds. If you're a creature living in the woods, you're gonna be able to stand up without like. Whoa.
You've never seen an animal trip? Animals trip all the freaking time. You scare a deer, their foot will go out from under them. The animals trip all the time.
Shit. Sitting down and just like stand up and get your balance thrown off by throwing a rock.
Animals trip just the same as humans do.
I don't know. I'm
The
not
beast.
convinced.
I'm not convinced either, but my reason for thinking it's fake is more the place. Like, this is a road right here.
If
If he
he's,
doesn't want to be seen by people, if that's like his whole shtick,
he's reclusive as they say he is.
yeah,
Why would
he's
you write
not
this
gonna go near this road. Like, he's just, and he's not. This is an open field. It's probably a park, I'm guessing. With the open field, road, wood, all the telltale signs of a park. So like, it just feels like a place a Bigfoot would
Yeah, anywhere near
be. This
civilized
feels like a place where I would go
to film a fake
to
Bigfoot.
fake a Bigfoot video.
Number
Hanging off
4,
of a
the
human
beast
shape.
of Avocado Lake. From Northern California comes a series of images captured by Jeffrey Gonzalez, a man that claims himself to be somewhat of a paranormal expert. From his photos,
Oh, great.
Gonzalez
Paranormal
describes a beast that was extremely tall, carrying a pit.
Why can you see straight through his chest? Why can you clearly see the leaves through his chest? Unless these leaves are in front of him, but they're going behind his chin.
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
The
yeah.
leaves go behind his chin, but
Behind
in
his
front
chin.
of his
Unless
chest.
they're very like
This looks like
big town. I like how his arm is super straight, dude. Like,
For its shoulders.
Does Bigfoot
Sounds
walk around like
credible,
this?
right? What else would Bigfoot eat? The supernatural aficionado spotted 6 different creatures he thought to be Bigfoot near Avocado Lake. Unfortunately, he seemed to have taken the photos through the same Bigfoot filter that they've been using since the 60s. Number 3, the Bigfoot of Turner, Maine. Turner, Maine isn't a place many people outside of Turner, Maine know about. At least not until they've been subjected to the shaky cam capture of this local Bigfoot.
Where's the
Dubbed
shaky
a
cam?
rare eyewitness video, the cameraman sets up his apparatus in the perfect
That
spot to capture
freaking-
old Sassy. The Bigfoot calls are
What?
unsettling, but the glimpse of him is very quick and, of course, at a distance. From what we can
great
tell,
distance.
the Sasquatch of Turner does have a very human-like gait.
Yeah, that's weird.
Number 2, the Bigfoot.
It's not even worse.
Yeah, no. I've seen this one before. I watched this one about 500 times, and I'm convinced it is a backpacker. It is a hiker with a backpack on. Yeah.
Marble Mountain. Marble Mountain sounds like a delightful place to visit, but in June of 2001, while hiking
It's Bigfoot!
the mountainous region of Siskiyou County, California, Jim Mills and his Campus Life youth group stumbled upon evidence of an intelligent creature that built itself an abode in the wilderness. In the video, the group spotted claw marks and other signs of life before
That's not claw marks. That's just the way
Yeah.
trees look.
noticing a figure lingering in the distance. Said to be the longest known footage of Bigfoot ever, it also may be the
Just
most
looks like
distant.
a person.
Number 1.
Yeah, it's just a person with a backpack on. I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, and they're gonna give us a Patterson film for the last one. Look at that.
Patterson Gimlin
Yeah.
sighting. This is the Bigfoot sighting that started
It's
it
fake.
all.
I think he's talked about it for like a year now, and he hasn't showed us the footage.
Let everyone know in the
like how
comments
you use
section now.
Patterson to one
Subscribe,
knowing it
click
was
the bell,
fake.
and be sure to give this video a like.
And he didn't show the Patterson film.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't see the Patterson film anywhere in here. There is Bigfoot. Does he exist?
No.
No, these videos
No,
convinced you that he doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I believed it until I saw the videos.
Until I saw
Now I
those
know it's fake.
I mean, here's my thing. If Bigfoot's gonna be real, it's not gonna be from a bullshit video like this. If Bigfoot's real, what would convince me Bigfoot's real is some sciencey, like, field biologist finding a chunk of fur and going, if the Bigfoots are out there, you'd think that something, somewhere, with all the amount of samples these people, like, again, scientists not looking for Bigfoot, looking for animals and bears and stuff, you'd think eventually that they would find, like, enough anomalies to fill a void, a hole of a creature that's leaving behind all this evidence, but there's not any.
I believe in Bigfoot a little bit less every time I look into it. Like, I used to be adamant that Bigfoot exists and is out there. Now, I'm starting to think that he's a bear, or a backpacker, or a guy in a suit, and never been anything else. I think, I'll retract that last statement. Not never been anything else. If Bigfoot exists, he's extinct.
I still stand by the most convincing evidence, historical evidence from, like, Native Americans. That I believe can be legit. I
But
fully
these are the
believe
same
that.
guys who believe that if they didn't kill enough people, the sun wouldn't come up in the morning.
That's true. Yep.
So,
Yep.
they did a lot of peyote. So,
Yeah. I really do, like, you're joking, but I really think that watching these videos have made me believe in Bigfoot less.
yeah, like straight up. Let us know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that other jazz. Do it.
Do it.